So today I'm reviewing Final Cut Pro for iPad and helping you figure out whether it can finally replace a laptop for real editing. Now, before you assume that this is just another mobile version, there's one feature Apple added this year that genuinely changes what the iPad can do. And I'll show you that in a moment. First, the basics. Final Cut Pro on iPad now has full external drive editing, improved background rendering, and smoother performance thanks to the new M4 chip support. But here's where things get interesting. If you've ever tried editing on iPad and your timeline keep lagging, or clips took too long to load, there's hidden feature in 2025 update that instantly fixes it. And no, it's not a setting you expect. But before that, let's talk workflow. Multicam editing is now finally usable on iPad. You can switch angles with your fingertips, pinch to zoom the timeline, and scrub through 4K clips without the iPad sounding like it's about to lift off. And with the new Apple Pencil gestures, trimming feels almost addictive, like you're sculpting the cut instead of dragging tiny handles. Now, about that missing laptop question. Final Cut for iPad isn't perfect. There are limitations with plugins and pro workflows. But here's the turning point. The 2025 version finally supports full round-trip editing between iPad and Mac. Meaning, start on your iPad, finish on your Mac, or the other way around, with zero broken effects or lost files. That alone will change how a lot of creators travel and work. And that hidden feature I mentioned is the new optimized media auto switch. If your iPad starts slowing down, Final Cut automatically swaps heavy files for smoother proxy versions without you noticing. Lag disappears instantly and it feels like magic. So, can it replace a laptop? For travel creators, vloggers, and editors who want portability, honestly yes. For Hollywood level workflows, not yet. But this is the closest I ever been. And if you want a step-by-step walkthrough of the new tools inside Final Cut Pro, drop a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe for more simple and honest tech reviews.